let me show you one of the tools in the planning phase of business. This is called the CEO challenge. This is a challenge we have, and in this challenge we create a business model, a business plan, and we create a money plan. So again, this is the basics here, but in this challenge, there's two formats. There's a 4-week challenge or a 3-day challenge. And simply put, with the weekly challenge, you're showing up. We're going to give you support weekly on a group call, and you're going to go in and on your own time, week by week, you're going to complete each section. So week 1 is section 1. Week 2 is section 2. Week 3 is section 4, and week 3 is section 3, and week 4 is section 4. Okay. Now, if it's the 3-day format, it's going to be a little more intensive. It'd be section 1 and 2 the first day, and then 2 and 3 on another day, 4 on the last day, something like that. Well, if you're in the 3-day format, the 3-day CEO challenge is section 1 and 2 on day 1, complete section 3 and 4 on day 2, and then on day 3, we're going to have a phone call to support you in reviewing everything you set up and really getting it down to a place that you're happy with. So you understand, how your business plan works, how you're going to use it, and the same with the business plan and money plan. We're going to make sure you get it right. You're not leaving the challenge until you're happy with what you got. All right. And it's the same with the 4-week format. Of course, it's just way slow paced and really at your leisure in the 4-week format. So let me quickly click into these things. So section 1, why do we master concepts? Because before we create anything or plan anything, you have to understand certain fundamental knowledge. Because how can you make a business model if you don't know how you're going to market your services, or if you don't know what marketing is, So we master concepts of branding, marketing, and sales. And it's going to really help you understand things from a true business ownership perspective, who has the intention of growing in a capacity where you don't have to do things, you don't have to do everything anymore. And so a lot of people miss this step. But if we have to plan how people will replace us in the business plan. So that's what this is for. Okay. It's going to give you insight into what roles you'll need to fill if you don't want to be stuck to your computer doing everything all the time. So then it's branding, it's marketing, and then it's sales. And then you just keep moving on in each section. So then we practice critical thinking. Again, this is a fundamental skill to have when we're building operations, so especially in the planning stage. So here you're going to learn reverse engineering. That's how we create the business model. After we make the business model, you're going to kind of copy and paste that into the business plan and use this template here. And then there's resources that I have that are not my own. These are from YouTube, but it's really helped me. And so you're going to click into these resources, use them to build a money plan, and then I will help you in a group call or an individual call. If it's a 3-day challenge, you do get a 1-1 call, and then we go over everything you created to make sure it's an accurate representation of what you want your business to be in the future. Okay. So let me show you the 30-day challenge support space that you get. And Slack is another business tool I'm going to introduce you to, because it's a great way to communicate with people without the interruption of social media notifications and all that. So this is a very common tool that business owners use. You may know it yourself already, but you'll see there's different types of communication channels, and then you should know, you're instructed when you're expected to check in, when you're expected to update me, because it's the practice of not just doing things for your business, but the practice of hosting a team and being a team player and being a leader, which means reporting to other people with where you're at on a project, asking for help, practicing vocalizing your need for support, and then practicing asking the right questions. So I have a questions guide. Again, should you not move forward in future services with us, you just take this question guide and use it for yourself to speak with another coach. So you get tons of resources and tons of knowledge that can grow with you outside of this 30-day challenge, or that can grow with you outside of the CEO challenge. All right, so this is the planning phase, the CEO challenge.